Hari Om, my dear holy souls. This is Mata Anantananda, Sri Sadguru Shivarama Avadhuta Ashramam, Kamavaram village, Kurnool district, Andhra Pradesh state, from Bharat, that is India. Under the caption of Wonderful Indian Folk Stories, we are enjoying the adventurous stories of Bhatti and Vikramaditya, the historical personalities of ancient India. In this 20th video of that series, the last and third part of Padmavati's story is discussed. The justice of Minister of Netrapuram and its effects, Bhetala's question, Vikramaditya's answer. Again, Bhetal reached the tree as corpus. The outcoming skills from this story are, it makes us to learn while discussing any issue, we should not use the tongue in ease manner. After thorough thinking only, we have to say something on it. That too, if it is about the issues involved the lives. With beautiful and attractive names, this story entertains us. At any cost, by any time, you should not cross the limits in the society by name love. That is also discussed in this story. They should access the parents' permission to get married, otherwise it will drive them to dangers. This story reminds this moral. Rest of this story, let us continue. Okay, by the way, the king of Netrapuram Uttampada asked the minister of Netrapuram to give the justice because of the love and affection on the daughter, on his daughter, he can't express the right manner to give the justice. So that that man, the minister of Netrapuram, had given the judgment as driven her to the midst of the forest. Soldiers done such as per the order of the king. There she cried like anything, and she blamed herself. By that time, the prince of Devapuram, Vajrakuta, and minister's son Ratnakota met her and condolenced her. They had taken her to their capital, and Vajrakuta had introduced her to his parents, Pratapavantadu and his queen, and asked them to get married with her. Then they inquired all the things, and they scolded the children, the prince Vajrakuta and Ratnakota also. They said, if you, my dear son Vajrakuta, if you love her, if you want to marry her, you have to put the urge to her, either her parents or to us. Then the elders, by thinking all the angles, we could get you to marry. But this is not the right way. You brought her without the notice of her parents. It's not good. They said such, okay, we'll invite them to attend the marriage. Okay, we'll arrange the marriage of yours. Then, but these Vajrakutudu and Ratnakota didn't reveal all the things. As they secretly, prince approached the bedroom of princess and they spent time before marriage. All this, and she tried to kill the son of minister by giving the poisonous kheer. All the such things they didn't reveal. If they reveal, what will be the scolding level of parents? They can estimate. That's why they didn't reveal it. Then this Devapura king and minister, all the fellow men, had sent message to invite the king of Netrapuram Uttampada. But what a sorrowful thing. They got such information which is very sorrowful, because after driving the girl, their lovable daughter, to the forest, King Uttamapada felt very bad, very sad, and with such sorrowful, such grievance, he lost life due to heart failure. By watching all that, by losing husband in front of the eyes, and didn't know about the whereabouts of lovely daughter, the queen also lost life. Such that the information was received by Devapuram people. They felt very sorry, and Vajrakuta and Ratnakuta also felt very sorry about it. And Padmavati had wiped like anything. Days passed. After forgetting such bitter experience, they got married and they lived. But this pain is long with them, long life. This is the story. Betala completed the story like this and asked Vikramaditya, oh, the king of kings, Vikramaditya, you had listened the story. Now tell me, in this story, two people lost life. The king of Netrapuram, Uttampada, and his wife. Because of the loss of their daughter. They didn't know about her safety. Like that. This sin. Who is responsible for this sin? You have to give the right answer. Being known the answer, if you keep silence, then your head will break into 1,000 pieces. If you give the answer by breaking the silence, then I won't subjugate to you. I'll escape from your shoulder and again I'll reach my tree. Choice is yours. Then give the answer. Within 2 or 3 seconds like that. Then Vikramaditya said, actually in this story, the youth, the sons of king and minister of Devapuram and the daughter of king of Netrapuram, they crossed the limits. Actually, they were the real cause for that such a bitter incident. But the sin not goes to them. The sin goes to the minister of Netrapuram who had delivered the justice, because he didn't inquire into the issue from the both angles. He just heard the information from the unknown saint, and by believing it, he decided that Padmavati, the princess, was a culprit. He decided that she was a devil or demon like that who can eat the corpus. He didn't call her. At least he didn't inquire her through queen. If they done such, then there might be the opportunity to know the truth. By the way, they can cross-examine the Pedarasa Peddamma also. By the way, the suspicion may get investigated and truth might be come out. By the way, after scolding the youth, both the princess and prince, they could get marry them. Things will go happily. But without doing such, from single angle analysis, the king or the minister of Netrapuram had given the justice. By the way, the bitter incidents were happened, such that that's why he is responsible for that sin. Such answer given by Vikramaditya. Immediately, along with the corpus, Betala disappeared from the shoulder of Vikramaditya and reached again the fire tree of the forest. In Sanskrit, it is known as Palasa Vruksha. In Telugu, it is Moduga. The leaves will be used to make leaf plates to have food, by keeping food on it. So, again, Vikramaditya had gone to that tree and climbed up it and brought down the corpus and kept it on the shoulder. And again, he started towards the burial ground, towards the Brihadaranya temple, and where that Kartikeya was waiting for him with silence. And again, Betala will tell another story. What he'll tell in the next video, let us enjoy. Harihi Om. Thanks for watching.